Okay, I don't find enough time in the day to make videos where I rant about things anymore, but I do have an hour-long vacancy of driving each day when I do work to talk about things. So today, I'm just gonna do a series of quick rants about things while I'm in my car. Now, this came up after everyone saw the Killing Joke movie, which I have my own opinions on. I know everyone always uses the defense that this has happened before in the animated series and in the comic books, but all of those were only written by Paul Dini, who seems to have this weird fetish about Batgirl fucking Batman. And he needs to stop! For starters, she's the daughter of his fucking best friend. He's literally watched her grow up. How messed up is that? And then second of all, she used to be Robin's girlfriend. And that there is kind of the core of why Batman having sex with Batgirl doesn't work. It's because Batman is meant to be a father figure for all the readers, right? Robin is meant to be the figure we identify with. That's why he was introduced into the comics in the first place. So essentially, within the realm of the comic books, we are Robin. We're not Batman, we're Robin. Batman is our dad. And then when you introduce Batgirl, and then later on you show her getting with the character that's supposed to be our dad, damn straight that's gonna feel wrong and gross. That'd be like watching your dad make out with your actual girlfriend. It just doesn't work in any way, shape, or form as a story beat. And it demeans Batgirl, who's meant to be more than just somebody's boyfriend. This rant is going to be about all the DC fans out there who are mad at critics for not liking the films in the DC cinematic universe. Let's be grown up about this. Are the movies terrible? No. Do they work as movies? No. Are the characters in them still great? Yes and no. Some are great, some have just been mischaracterized. And you gotta chalk that up to the writing and the direction. And the thing is, it doesn't matter if you enjoy these movies. People misunderstand a critic's job. It's not to tell you whether or not you like a movie. You make that up for yourself. But you've got to take the movies as a whole, and they don't work as a whole. And that's the job of the critic. And that's why getting into a big fuss about how critics don't understand comic books is nonsense. They don't need to understand comic books. They need to understand film. Getting mad at critics for simply doing their job and telling you, no, these films don't work as films, is completely ridiculous. And the very idea of banning Rotten Tomatoes doesn't make any sense at all. And I get it, if you like a thing and suddenly everyone's tearing it down, that can feel like shit. But that doesn't mean you have to stop liking it. Just because someone doesn't like something you like doesn't mean you have to stop liking it. Just because you don't like something someone else likes doesn't mean you have to like it. You can have your own opinions. Wonder Woman's costume is something that's always bugged me. And it's bugged me because it's something that's there to sexualize her, but it's also something that empowers her. People can't really seem to decide, is she wearing armor or is she wearing a fucking leotard? It's fine if she's just wearing a leotard. It's comfortable. And it would make sense then why it's shaped the way it is. But then when you tell me she's wearing armor, the shape makes no sense. And for me, I've always felt that if you were going to do Wonder Woman saying she's wearing Amazonian armor, the best thing you can do is give her a battle skirt. Batman vs. Superman's Wonder Woman and her costume, they're putting her in Amazonian armor. And it's great, except that skirt that they've got her in is the exact same size as the underwear she wears in the fucking comics. Romans and Greeks wore that kind of armor because it was maneuverable, but it protected them. But it protected them because it went down to their knees. I'm not saying Wonder Woman's skirt has to go down to her knees. I'm just saying the skirt needs to offer some kind of protection. And the platform heels are the other huge problem I have with the costume. Amazonians, Greeks, and Romans didn't have armored heel boots. Where the fuck did she get high-heeled armored boots from? They're not what's historically accurate, and they're not practical in the fight. I'm sick of people selling me Wonder Woman based on how hot she is. Sell it to me based on the fact that she is an Amazonian warrior. That's what I'm interested in seeing from Wonder Woman. There is a huge plot hole that no one's talking about that involves her in Batman vs. Superman. It happens in the fight with Doomsday, and it's been established that Doomsday's skin can't be penetrated by anything other than the kryptonite spear.
It's Kryptonian. Only kryptonite weapons can kill it.
But in the fight with Doomsday, when Wonder Woman turns up, she is somehow able to cut off Doomsday's hand with a regular sword. Now, I know this sword probably has like some god powers in it, but the thing is, they don't explain that. Wonder Woman just seems to be hacking at Doomsday with an ordinary metal sword, and it's working, which means Wonder Woman really could have won that entire fight on her own, because all she would have had to do was cut off Doomsday's head. Hell, Wonder Woman could have just stabbed him through the heart herself, because she apparently has a sword capable of doing that. but she doesn't. So does this mean that Wonder Woman could actually kill Superman if she wants? So you don't actually need kryptonite. If Superman goes bad, you can just call up Wonder Woman and be like, yo, Superman's kidnapped the president. Can you go cut off his head for us? Sure, I can do that. It made no sense to me, and I don't know why no one else is talking about that.
Thank you for watching the show. If you enjoyed, please let me know. You can like and share, subscribe if you dare, and please leave a comment below.